Garfield Effect, Galaxy Adventure, Chapter 6. It was a sun-filled day on the Normandy when Garfield was helping Morton Solus make science with rats for human goodness. Garfield mixed chemicals and poured them on rats, turning it into a gerbil. I've got some bleach and some asbestos. And look, it's a gerbil. I just want Bill Nye, just Garfield the science guy. Let's just cut to the chase. That's all I want. I want a public access television show where Garfield is teaching me science. Garfield, you did it. You made scientific discovery. You're a true science genius, said Morton Solus with admiration. Yes, I have PhD in science. Now if only I can turn rats into loving ladies for lovemaking, said Garfield with thought. That is an interesting theory, Garfield. We should work on it for the good of all, said Morton Solus with agreement. Garfield, this is Edie. Elusive Man has someone new for you to be looking for, interrupted Edie with urgencies. Who is the one needing finding, said Garfield as he looked thoughtfully into chemical bottles. It is Asari Samara, the Justicar. She is on Omega looking for criminals to punish, said Edie. Good. That is the kind of woman I can be into, said Garfield with a clever smile. Time to head for Omega. Time to blast off, yelled Garfield to crew. The Normandy sped off to Omega with speed of roaring waterfall in the middle of quiet creeks. On arriving, Garfield hopped out to examine surroundings and find Samara. When searching, Garfield saw a rich person beating a hobo with his cane. Take this, you stupid hobo! You do not have class like me! That made me cringe a little bit. On the inside, I just kind of went like, ugh, said rich person. Garfield saw the mistreatment and was bursting with outrage. Learn respect for the hobos, you $1,000,000 fool, roared Garfield as he broke the cane over the rich person's head. Thank you, Garfield. I am wise hobo, filled with lore. Ask me your heart desires. Okay, I'm not cringing anymore. This is fantastic, said the hobo with wisdom. I need to find Asari Samara. It is of galactic importance, said Garfield with importance. I do not know where she is, but Arya will she is Asari, and knows where all Asari are. She's in club over there, with the hot techno beats, said the hobo with dance rhythms. Looks like it's time to party, said Garfield as he prepared to suit for... I got a bunch of saliva just kind of got to the back of my throat. That was gross. Felt like a waterfall. As he prepared to suit for club, Garfield put on his club tux and golden cufflinks, and he just, I guess, always has those on with him. I mean, it's fucking Garfield, so we could expect that he'd always have these with him. But I'm just like, where does he keep them? And golden cufflinks, an expensive watch given to him by John Arbuckle. Oh, John still? Let me check my watch. I thought John was dead or something. He then put on his gold lasagna chain and, of course, and cool shades to top off party outfit. Garfield strutted in the club like the man, pushing dancers out of the way. He strutted up the counter to the bartender for information. Where's Arya? Asked Garfield with attitude. I cannot tell you that is against the rules, said the bartender with defiance. In response, Garfield grabbed the bartender's head and slammed it on the counter with force of concussions. Where is Arya? Demanded Garfield again with volcanic fury. She's over there, said the bartender, pointing to Arya. Thank you, said Garfield as he took the bartender and slid him down the counter, sending him crashing into glasses. After thanking the bartender, Garfield waltzed up to Arya with macho attitude. Arya's guards were too intimidated by Garfield's manliness to stop him and cowered like small baby children. Arya, give me the information I need to know where Samara is, demanded Garfield with glaring eyes. All right, Garfield, I will tell you, but there's something I want first, said Arya with a hinting smile. You are a naughty woman. I like that, said Garfield with sass. You are the manliest man I ever saw in the galaxy. I must have your body, said Arya with seduction. Very well. I will pleasure you. Then you must give me information, said Garfield with business. Yes, please me all night long, said Arya as she tore Garfield's shirt open and grabbed his manly chest. Arya then dragged Garfield to her couch where they made a love embrace, bringing each other sexual pleasure. Arya licked Garfield's body all over while Garfield gave her ultimate lovings, causing her to shout and scream in joy. Give me your best shot, screamed Arya in a daring way. Feel the maximal pleasure of Garfield power, yelled Garfield in return, giving her lovings of highest quality. Garfield, you are sending me to other galaxies, screamed Arya with roaring love. After several hours of lovemaking, Arya was finally exhausted and told Garfield the information. Everyone in the club was very confused because people, while dancing is akin to sex, it is not actual sex, and many people left the club because they just were really uncomfortable with Garfield with a fucking orange tabby cat and a blue chick fucking on a couch on top of the club, you know? That's because that's in the game. Arya's shit is just in the middle of the club. Like they're just fucking and everybody's just like, oh, god damn it, not again. You know, that's just what I'd expect. Arya was finally exhausted and told Garfield the information. Samara is in alleyways looking for criminal fiend. She's just fucking chilling there like, fuck. You know where criminals congregate? Alleys. You know where I should be right fucking now? Looking for criminals and shit? I should be in alleys. While exploring alleyways, Garfield saw many people. Oh, wait, no, it's fuck, yeah, said Arya while laying next to Garfield, massaging his feet. Thanks, chickie baby. Next time I'm in town, I will stop by, said Garfield with relaxation as he sipped a cup of champagne. Champagne. Really, I said champagne. I really said champagne. God damn it, Brendan. After finishing his breakfast in bed that Arya made him, Garfield set out. Did they fuck until the morning? Wouldn't you think Samara would be, like, gone by now? Maybe she's just like, I don't want to look for criminals. I'm just going to go back to the blue-ass planet that I came from, probably. I don't fucking know. I don't know what's wrong with me. While exploring alleyways, Garfield saw many people laying around for no reason, not saying or doing anything. Why are you not saying or doing anything? Asked Garfield. They did not answer, so Garfield continued on the quest. Garfield reached a dead-end alleyway when he heard someone. Halt! I have a gun pointed at you, said a mysterious voice. You better put down arm or else I will take it off, said Garfield with fearless cool. Relax, Garfield. It is I, Samara. I've been watching you, said Samara with mystery. And yes, I do realize Samara is a woman, but I'm still going to give her this voice because go fuck yourself. Samara, you must join my group for Galaxy Adventure to stop collectors, responded Garfield with urgency. Yes, I will join you, but first you must help me catch vile criminal, said Samara with calmness. I eat criminals like lasagna omelet for breakfast. Just tell me what to do, said Garfield with pride. We must be careful. She is my daughter, the Ardat Yakshi witchwoman. Her name is Morinth, and you must lure her out, responded Samara with ear in the eye. Daughter, no, I will give her iron-fisted justice, declared Garfield, fist clenched with fiery fury. She is in the club VIP room. You must lure her out. Do not worry, she will come to you. She cannot resist your awesome manliness, stated Samara with fact. No problem. She will know my justice. Garfield justice, said Garfield as he headed to the club. When Garfield reached the VIP room, there was a bouncer there preventing entrance for Garfield. This is the VIP room where you have your ticket. Only important people can come here, said stupid bouncer with arrogance. Here is my ticket, said Garfield as he punched out the bouncer with one swing, knocking him into unconsciousness. Garfield then made his entry with cool, manly style. Garfield saw many people dancing with music, so Garfield decided to join in. As Garfield danced, many ladies began joining with him and dancing with him. You're the best dancer in the club, Garfield, said the ladies. Oh, you ladies are too kind. But I am just amateur, said Garfield with flirting. After dancing, Garfield was approached by a mysterious lady. I saw you dancing. You're the sexiest man in the room, said the lady with seduction. I speak language of dance like language of love. Remember when I said dancing is akin to sex? That's just Garfield. He just knows both. He's just a master. You can't just beat a master, said Garfield with deep, sexy voice. My name is Morinth. Let's go back to my place for some lovings, said Morinth with sexiness. That sounds like my kind of night, said Garfield with a wink and nod. Garfield followed Morinth back to her apartment for sweet lovings. In the apartment were many strange decorations. Morinth sat by Garfield and began stroking his hair in sexy manners. Garfield, why do you not relax? I will make you mine and take you to worlds of galactic pleasure, said Morinth with evil seduction. No, I think you are the one who is mine. Prepare for justice, said Garfield with cool style. Samara then crashed in and attacked Morinth and ended in fighting. They engaged in fighting. The fight was even match as they locked in struggles. Garfield, you must stop her. Take her out, shouted Samara. No, kill her. I will join your team to fight the collectors, yelled Morinth in desperation. Garfield looked at both of them and smiled, clever smile. "There's only one way to decide. We must all make lovings, only then will I know," said Garfield with slyness. "Okay," said Samara and Morinth as they stopped fighting and began to take off their clothes off for love makings. Samara and Morinth began stroking Garfield with sexy tenderness. They rubbed against him, rubbing their bodies on his while moaning in pleasure. "Let's see what you ladies can do," said Garfield with a smile. Samara and Morinth then began loving each other's with sweet loving as Garfield watched with approval. All three then embraced for full force lovemaking, shaking the room like earthquakes. Samara and Morinth then lay exhausted with pleasure. Doesn't Morinth, isn't she like a witch that sucks the soul out of men with sex? Like, isn't that like why they're trying to kill her? Is because she basically fucks someone and then their soul comes out their dick? That's what I remember from Mass Effect. Maybe I'm confusing Mass Effect with X-Files again, because that sometimes happens. I don't fucking know. Alright, where was I with pleasure?
"Garfield, you are a lover of cosmic power,"
said Morinth with satisfaction.
"Yes, you are truly master of love,"
said Samara in agreement. Garfield nodded in agreement and then took out his Desert Eagle and shot Morinth.
"Garfield, so you've decided, I see,"
said Samara. Just fucking shot her with a Desert Eagle. Does he carry it in his dick? Because I don't think he's wearing clothes after fucking. Unless he put his clothes back on and then pulled the Desert Eagle out of his pants. But I don't... why am I even trying? Why am I even trying to, like, understand what's going on? I know what's going on. Garfield is in fucking Mass Effect. I shouldn't be questioning any of this shit. "I had decided before," said Garfield with a wink and a nod.
"Oh, Garfield, you truly are a clever and brave hero,"
Samara whispered with admiration. After justice had been distributed, Garfield and Samara returned to the Normandy. Garfield went up to the captain's cabin for thought when he heard someone enter.
"Hello, Garfield. I must thank you for help. You're the bravest hero in the galaxy,"
said Samara with joy. "No problem. Justice is what I do," said Garfield in a matter-of-fact way.
"I want to thank you by continuing what we started before,"
said Samara, rubbing Garfield's chest. "I was holding back before because of duty. Now let me show you my true lovings," whispered Garfield with romance. Garfield dimmed the lights and put on his favorite Souls music. Like, Dark Souls music. Garfield and Samara then embraced in sexual way and made lovings that rocked the ship like meteor showers. To be continued. Thank you for watching. Please check out my other videos. There are also things. If you want to watch more Garfield Effect Galaxy Adventure, click them in the top right-hand corner. If you want to watch a video that has nothing to do with my channel whatsoever, click in the bottom left-hand corner. If you want to buy shirts and shit, that's in the top left-hand corner. And if you want to donate to my Patreon, that's in the bottom right-hand corner. All right. Bye.